So, I was researching for a video on my computer and I opened up the iQOO 9 page. Now, if you remember, I made a video on how to, not buy the iQOO 9 but rather get the iQOO 9 Pro or get the iQOO 7. Then I realized between the iQOO 9 SE and the iQOO 9 Pro, it is the iQOO 9 that is actually selling and selling like hotcakes. Let me explain you why in today's video. Hey guys, welcome to Rom Gurji, and today we will be talking on why iQOO 9 is actually selling more than the iQOO 9 SE and the iQOO 9 Pro. So without any further ado, let's get started. Sometimes there are times when I think that I made a mistake with a certain video. I did not do proper research. And these are exactly the times when I'm worried. And when I started with this video, this is exactly what was going through my head. Did I make a mistake? Is iQOO 9 actually a great upgrade for people? And then I realized, no, I still stand my ground. It does not have anything to do with tech. It has more to do with human psychology. And that is when I understood why people are buying the iQOO 9 more. And I will explain to you in depth why that is happening. But you know what, even if you go to the iQOO 9's product page, you're going to see three options: the iQOO 9 Pro, the iQOO 9 SE and the iQOO 9. And somehow you're going to levitate towards the iQOO 9. Let's get into it and explain you why that is going to happen. Let's go. So why exactly are people buying the iQOO 9 more than the iQOO 9 SE and the iQOO 9 Pro? Well, the answer is absolutely simple. Basic human nature. That's right. The answer is basic human nature, and let me tell you why. So the reason why the basic human dictates that the person is going to do this is because, see, most people cannot afford the iQOO 9 Pro unless they have a special credit card. They have a, let's say, an old phone they can exchange with a good value, or they have money, right? If all the things are not true, then the second best option becomes the iQOO 9 and then the iQOO 9 SE. Now what happens is when you actually go for the iQOO 9 SE, you realize that the iQOO 9 SE is very close to the iQOO 7 Legend. And not a lot of people are going to like that. See, when you're upgrading, when you're getting a new phone, you always want a real upgrade. You want something to show off. You want something that could define your stature. And even though you might deny it, trust me, go comment down below that no, I don't buy phones looking at this, but somewhere you do. And that is why you don't want the iQOO 9 SE. Now, who wants the iQOO 9 SE? iQOO 9 SE is for those who are just getting into the flagship game, who just starting out with the flagships. But let's say you already had a flagship, you want to upgrade, you want to, get that gimbal camera, you want that 120 watts fast charging, and you want that iQOO performance. And that is why you're going for the iQOO 9. So people who do not have the money to go for the absolute premium but don't want to go for the base are actually going for the iQOO 9, and that's a lot of people. See, iQOO 9, if you buy it with discounts and all, would come about 35 to 38,000. Now in 35 to 38,000, I think this is the sweet spot. If you've been observing, the sweet spot for flagships or flagship killers has always been between 30 to 33,000 to 40,000. And iQOO 9 sits exactly at that place, and it has the perfect balance of things that have been upgraded and things that have been not. So anyone who has the iQOO 7 Legend can always say, okay, I have the iQOO 9 and it has Snapdragon 888 plus it has a gimbal camera. Now, gimbal camera has become such a big statement for iQOO that most of the people look at that and buy the phone. Now, with the iQOO 9 Pro, you obviously have a 2K display and so on and so forth. But then again, people do not have that kind of cash lying around, especially when you talk about the brand value. But here with iQOO 9, if you've seen, most of the people have also reviewed the iQOO 9. Most of the people have also purchased the iQOO 9. And the reason is simple. It sits right in the middle of too costly and too low. It's just somewhere at the sweet spot. And that is why people are buying the iQOO 9 more. Now, should you get the iQOO 9? Hey, this video is all about why iQOO 9 is selling more, right? Yes, but stop looking at just the price. Stop looking at just the price. Stop looking at specs on a sheet. That is when the game will change. See, at 35 to 40, you have plenty of options. If you like software, there is Samsung. If you like stability, there is iPhone. If you like gaming, there is iQOO. What I want you to do is stop looking at just spec sheets and just prices. Start looking at what matters to you, and you'll realize that you're making a right purchase. Now, obviously, we are going to get a 2022 buyer's guide out there very soon. And yes, there are going to be more English videos too. So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Check us out, right? We have both Hindi and English videos. Yeah, we have a mixed bag there. So do give it a view. And if you did like today's video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.